Y'all, and then he proceeds to tell me, no, he's married and he's gay. What's up, Empress Beauty Gang? It's your girl E, and welcome to the life of me. And if you're new to this channel, guys, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you tell everybody about the Empress Beauty Gang so they can become part of the gang. And make sure you make that bell shake and not by mistake. And let's get into this video. So, y'all, I'm going to be telling y'all how I got catfished. If you have me on Snapchat, you heard me tell this story before. If you had me on my previous YouTube channel, you heard me tell this story a long time ago. But I'm going to be telling this story this time just for the people that have never heard this story before. So, yeah, I got catfished. Well, no, okay, let's rewind. I didn't get catfished. I knew he was a catfish, but we're going to get into it. So let's give him, we're not going to give him like a real fake name. We're not going to give him a real fake name. So we're going to use a name that he gave me for real, because I don't know if this was his real name or not. I really don't care. But his name is supposedly Jordan. This was back in, I'll say, 2018. This is like when I first moved to Arizona. I moved to Arizona in like 2017, but this year it was 2018. So I'm on Plenty of Fish. If you don't know what Plenty of Fish is, it is a dating app. I was on a dating app just because I didn't know anyone here. It was really hard for me to meet people here or just kind of socialize with people here. So I was on this dating app and I came across Jordan's page. And actually, let me give you a little background behind that. My friend that used to live here, we don't even really need to give her a name because she's not too relevant in the story, but we're gonna call her friend. Me and my friend, we both made dating apps, sites or whatever, profiles. I think she started, I don't know who started, I think she made one first, and she's like, yeah, you should make this profile, whatever, and then, meet people, whatever. I've never used dating apps before I moved here. This is completely new to me, and yeah, let's just throw that out there. But basically, me and my friend downloaded POF together, and we would just swipe on people. But me and my friend, we made these profiles, and I came across Jordan's page a couple times. Like, Jordan's page was one of those pages that stood out and kept standing out and kept standing out. So it was just like, I went on his page, I looked at his picture. The person, let's just say, the profile, he was not an ugly person. If I find a picture, I'm gonna put the picture right here. He wasn't an ugly person, so I was just like, okay, but something seems real fishy about that profile. So, and I'm not the type of person to message people first. I don't think I'm pretty sure I did not message him first. I did not. But a couple of days after I seen his profile consistently, he messaged me, or he swiped right on me, and he messaged me first. And as soon as he messaged me, I was like, he's a catfish. Like, ain't no way. I was just like, he's a catfish, because there's no way. But he messaged me. He was like, hey, how you doing? I think you're really beautiful. Like, how they spit they Mac, trying to bag they chick, how they try to swoop you up real quick. Like, he was trying to, lay it down. No, I off rip, I was like, no, I'm not feeling it. But we continued to talk. So I was just like, yeah, I'm good, whatever, thank you, I think, and then I don't know how this came about. But I was just like, yeah, I think you're a catfish. I straight told him, I was like, yeah, you look like a catfish. So I'm not really feeling you. And he was just like, no, I can prove to you that I'm not a catfish. I'm not a catfish, believe me. Like, I can't really remember verbatim what he was saying, y'all, because like I said in my previous videos, this is like many phones ago. I can't even if I go on the app to try to find the messages, I would not be able to find them because how long ago it was. So I wish I had them receipts for y'all, but hopefully with the upcoming new story times, I have better receipts for y'all. But at least I got a picture, so you're welcome. Anyways, he was like, well, if you just text me, you know, we can go ahead and we can, you know, we could talk and then I'll show you that I'm not a catfish. I was like, okay, cool. So so he gave me his number and we started texting. So the reason why I was okay with texting is because in one of the pictures that he had an iPhone in his hand. Jordan had an iPhone in his hand. So I'm like, okay, so we can FaceTime, you know, we can talk and I can see that you are a real person. You know, I don't mind texting. Y'all, first red flag, the very, very first red flag. The messages was green, bitch. And y'all know if the messages is green, you know what's up. Like that's a red flag. I don't care what nobody say. I will Android shame anybody. I don't like seeing the green messages because I don't like it. I like the reactions to iMessages. I like the blue messages. I like how it looks. I like how we can communicate as iPhone users. But that's beside the point. But bitch, his messages was green. Red motherfucking flag, off rip. And I'm just like, so I got a question. He's like, yeah, what's up? I was like, why is your messages green if you have an iPhone? And do y'all know what he told me? He was like, well, I did break my phone not too long ago, so I had to get another one. Okay. Why didn't you get the same phone? Second red flag, your ass is lying. I'm just like, what? I'm like, okay, like, it ain't even that deep to be lying about an iPhone. If you, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It didn't add up. So we continued to talk. I know, so stupid, so stupid, I know. We continued to talk. Okay, so the second red flag, he called me one day when I was at lunch, like at work. This is one of the jobs that I hated. They was smoking crack in the bathroom and everything. I'm gonna have to do a story time on that, where I seen this woman smoking crack in our bathroom at work. But he called me when I was on my lunch break at work, and when we got on the phone, y'all, do you know, like, his voice did not sound anything like the way that he looked. Like, his voice was much higher. I was expecting his voice to be a little bit deeper because the way he looked. It just didn't add up to me. Third red flag. Bitch, I should have been out of there for the first red flag, but you know, my dumb ass. And it's not even like I'm believing him, because at the same time, I am still telling this man, I'm like, I think you're a catfish. Like, every day, I wish I had the messages, because I knew in my heart of hearts, I knew that he was a catfish because I said it off rip. I'm like, whatever comes out, whatever feeling I have off rip, yes, that's how I feel, and that's what I think you is. You're a catfish. Period. Period. Red flag. This man, I know I'm probably missing stuff, y'all, but I'm just not trying to make this long and drawn out because I can't remember everything verbatim and how our conversations went. I'm just kind of like hitting the key points and the red flags. So, what is this, number 3 or 4? Third red flag. So this is the third red flag. He tells me, he calls me at work and everything, and he asked me what I do for work, and I told him, at this time I was doing auto financing. And he was like, okay, well, would you date anybody that's a stripper? And I'm like, no. He was like, why not? I was like, that's just my preference. Like, if you're a stripper, I don't want to date a stripper. I don't want to be with nobody that's a stripper, because no, that's just not my cup of tea. Like, I haven't even been to a strip club before, so how am I supposed to know that I want to be with somebody that's a stripper? No. And after he said he was a stripper, I told my friend, I was like, friend, I don't think I want to talk to him no more. I was like, I can't talk to him no more. I'm about to just leave him alone because he's weird and he's lying, and I just know he's lying. And she's like, no, just continue to talk to him. See what he say. She was like, act like you like him. She's like, act like you like him. Say you got feelings for him or something and see what he say. So my dumb ass, me being like, and I used to go over her house like every weekend just to chill with her. So I would tell her like weekly, like throughout the week. This was probably went on for like 2 weeks or so, I would say. This didn't go on for too long, so I'll say 2 weeks. I was like entertaining this shit. So after 2 weeks went by, I was telling my friend, I was like, yeah, I can't really do this no more. Like, he's being weird and I can't do it. So, just talk to him, tell him you like him. So one day I was like, you know what? You're real cool. I think I want to, I want to meet you, whatever. We're real cool or whatever. And he never asked me to come down there, y'all. He was like, no, I'm coming to you. I want to see you. I want to do this. Da, 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 da. I'll take you out. Da, da, da. I was like, okay. I didn't say nothing of it. I just said, okay, we'll see. I want you. I really wanted him to prove me wrong because I was so dead set. Like, you are a fucking catfish. I know you are. So the day I told him I liked him, he ghosted me for like 2 days. Like 1 to 2 days. He ghosted me after I was like, yeah, I like you. I want to see you. Da, da, da. After he ghosted me for like 2 days, y'all. Like, it was two days. He was like, I got something to tell you. Bitch, what you gotta tell me? What you gotta tell me that I don't already know? I'm like, what? He was like, that's not really me in the pictures. I was like, I knew that, but I was so shocked because every single day for like almost 2 weeks, I would tell this man he's a catfish, and now all of a sudden he just like, yeah, that's not me. That's me. That's not me. I lied. And I'm just like, me being in shock. I can't remember my exact emotions at this time. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my old video and see, like, it showed a little bit more reaction because it was a little fresher back then. And I was just like, so who's that in the pictures? He was like, that's just my friend. I'm like, your friend? I'm like, okay. So he proceeds to send me a picture of him. And the picture that he sent, and by the way, he's from like Bronx, New York or something like that. So he had a really strong New York accent, but his voice was really, really high pitched. It wasn't deep at all. Like, it did not match the picture at all. Y'all, when he sent me this picture, he had a hat on. It was like a fitted cap, a big baggy t-shirt, and it was an Android. It looked like a picture that, how middle schoolers used to take pictures, how we used to take pictures back in school with the camera phone and in the mirror. That's exactly how he looked. Tell me why this nigga looked like he was 14 years old. I'm like, who the fuck is this? What? I'm like, this is you? He said, yeah, that's me. And I really like you and I really want to get to know you. I was like, I'm not interested. I'm sorry. I was like, so since that's not you in the pictures, who is that? He was like, that's my friend. I was like, well, I need to talk to him. I need to know him. So what's his number? I asked him. I was like, so what's his number? He was like, you can't have his number. I'm like, why can't I have his number? Y'all, this kind of, I'm trying to get through it really quick because I don't want my phone to cut off. He was like, you can't have his number. I was like, why can't I have his number? He was like, because he's married. I was like, okay, I still wanna ask him, and I was kind of lying because I wanted to see what he was saying, what he would say, and I was just like, so it's okay. I was like, I just want to ask him, did he know that you're using his pictures? He was like, yes, he knows I'm using his pictures, and I use other people's pictures too, and they know. I'm like, so he's okay with you using his pictures, catfishing people? He was like, yep. I was like, you a motherfucker lie. I was like, what's that? I was like, what's his name in real life? He was like, I'm not telling you his name. I was like, okay, you're just lying and being weird. And I was like, why can't you tell me? I'm like, why are you being a hater? Like, you're being a hater at this point. Like, let me talk to him. But I was just trying to get a little bit more information, y'all. And then he proceeds to tell me, no, he's married and he's gay.
Wait a damn minute.
I'm like, why are you lying, sir? Why are you lying? And he was like, you know what? I'm glad that I did that to you. And then it was making him mad because I was laughing at him, y'all. I'm like, you was childish. I was just calling him all kinds of names because it was just getting on my nerves at this point. And he was just like, I'm glad that I did what I did to you because you are, what did he call me? I think he called me like heartless or something. He was like, you only go for people that for looks, and you don't really like people for them. And he was like, you liked my personality. I don't know why you don't like me. And like he was just going on and on and on. Like, bruh, you can't force nobody to like you. You can't force nobody to want to be with you. You can't force nobody to talk to you. You can't be mad when people don't like you. It is okay. It is okay to be rejected. Y'all, say it with me. It is okay. Like, I got rejected plenty of times before. But I wasn't being disrespectful about it at first. Like, at first I was just being funny. But I'm just like, no, I'm not really interested. And then he really started going off on me. He started calling me ugly. And at this time, I was bigger too. So, I mean, not bigger like I don't think I was ugly. I was on the heavier side. And he was just calling me all of the names out of the book. And I was just like, I'll be that. Like, I'm not no catfish. I know I could stand in my truth and be who I am without catfishing people. But I have catfished before, so if y'all want that story time, comment down below and I'll let you know. I'll let you know if I do that story time. But I know this was quick and easy and hopefully painless, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you tell everybody about the Empress Beauty Gang so they can become part of the gang. And I'll see y'all later. Bye, Empress Beauty Gang.